Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography, and today we're celebrating over 500 subscribers, over 500 subscribers. Thank you everyone. Oh my gosh, this is insane the way this channel's growing. I can't believe it. Your comments, just all of you, seriously, I can't thank you enough. I do want to give back eventually. I will definitely. I wanted to do a live video, kind of a live at 5 kind of thing, but YouTube wouldn't let me. It says you don't have enough subscribers to go live, and I have to go through all these hoops and stuff like that. I have to wait 24 hours, but I wanted to get this video out to you as soon as possible just to thank you, because it's been a long time coming and I've been wanting to do this video. It's been on my mind. So yes, thank you again. I have a whole list of people who have subscribed here. I got to give everyone a shout out for all you recent subscribers who boosted me up to over 500. Hopefully we can keep going. Yeah, let me go ahead and thank Angel or Angel Spelly, Bowser Figs, Robert Rodriguez, Naruto Uzumaki. I'm not making these names up, so you guys are crazy. I love you. Claribel Castro, Zenitsugi, Jam Productions, Tay, Sammy's Collectibles, Alex, El Profesor, Tim Lin, Fabian Cortez, Bobby G, Lego Boy, Yale Mart, Raphael, Alex Creed, Agria, sorry if I mess up anyone's name, Soul Bon Temp, Jorge Menocal, Zygo Art, and Emiliano. Thank you everyone. I know a lot more of you have subscribed. I don't again, I keep saying this, I don't know, YouTube, I'm doing this all I don't have a computer. I'm doing this all on my phone. So, YouTube mobile, I feel like it's kind of limiting me. It doesn't give me all the options for some reason. I do try and subscribe back to everybody. If you follow me on Instagram, Shadowtoys, it's my toy selling page. Or if you follow the photography page, Shadowtoy Photography, no S in Shadowtoy Photography. I know, I don't know why I changed it, but I should have just made everything easy and simple. But anyway, Shadowtoys, Toy Photography, and here we go, Shadowtoys Photography. But getting up there on all three, past 500 definitely on all, almost to 1,000 on Shadowtoys. Definitely if I hit over 1,000 subscribers, if I hit over 1,000 subscribers on here, on Shadowtoys and on Shadowtoys Photography, I definitely have to do some kind of giveaway, something big. I have a few ideas. I don't know what yet, but definitely pass that milestone, and hopefully I pass all the YouTube I don't know, parameters, walls or whatever, goals I have to hit in order to do certain things like live videos, which would be awesome. I haven't done a live video. I think my very first video was a live video on Instagram. That's kind of why it's sideways. I've been thinking about that video a lot lately. Sorry, we'll get into figures. Don't worry. I'm just kind of talking a little bit. But here, let me bring one out. Let me bring out an old one you've seen. This is Peacemaker by Custom Jobbers. I love this figure. I'm going to do a lot of customs this one. Yeah, I'm going to bring out new figures, all kinds of figures, but a lot of customs I've been working on, finally finished, that I want to share with you all. But, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, just I want to interact with everyone. Yeah, my first video was on Instagram Live, so I filmed it sideways. But then when I uploaded it, it uploaded it sideways. It wouldn't like kind of switch, kind of like it does now on your device. You switch this. If you're watching this on a phone, for example, you flip this either way, and it kind of flips accordingly. That one, you have to watch on your phone. If you watch it on your television, it's not going to work. It's going to be sideways and kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the reason that was it. But I kind of thought like, wow, my first video I went live. That's kind of amazing. So I don't think I did too bad for my first go around there. But yeah, let me put him to the side. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. Interact with everybody. See what everyone's thoughts are. Just pull out figures and things like that. I'm just gonna go all around town here. I have so many figures out. Let's bring out this Figuarts, this Gohan. I think so far this is figure of the year. I mean, you may disagree. I mean, if you're a Dragon Ball Figuarts fan, you get it. Even if you are a Dragon Ball Figuarts fan, you may disagree. But then imagine not having this figure. Imagine this figure wasn't made. It's like, oof, you know, this figure is pretty good. But honestly, I gotta say, let me bring in this guy here. Cell, that they just came out with, just got, I guess the Android 21, the lab coat is next when this is being filmed anyway. But this Cell figure, like, everything moves on him. His wings, his tail, you can switch his heads out, his faces, his hands. He doesn't come with any effects, but he comes with like different tail parts. Like this is an amazing figure. Like these Dragon Balls are just getting better and better and better. They just pop right off the screen. Whoops, I guess I'll pull her out next, being that she's fallen over. Another figure you've seen before is my custom Matilda. I know, I just love this figure. I gave her a collar there, a choker, I mean, and I got to give her a muscle shirt, and then I think she'll be complete. I do have it. I just got to pop it on her, but yeah, just on a damn Toys body. I've shouted out this person before many times, Flashpoint Customs, who started this idea. I got the idea from the recipe. They shared it. I love sharing recipes. They said, think of all the, if everyone shared their recipes and shared how to do things, think of all the awesome figures you'd have. And that's just like toy collecting biblical words. Put that in the toy Bible. But yeah, she's amazing. Man, so many. I've been showing them off in videos, like in, during the comparisons. Yeah, but this $10 Naruto figure, like, what? Butterfly joint. You know, they give you a figure like this. I mean, yeah, he's small, but $10. I mean, you could get the Kakashi in adult version. $10, and they're upcharging on so many other figures. Like, everything's going up. But, I mean, this is quality. It feels good. I mean, I've said I wanted to talk about how these figures feel in more videos. And it's quality. It feels like quality. Maybe I can kind of pop him back there like he looks like he's in the crowd gambling. Yeah, I pulled out this Mezco backdrop. I feel like it's very celebratory. I guess it's a casino. I don't know. If you win, you're pretty happy. Let's see. And then, oh yeah, Figuarts coming back. Big win for them with the Naruto line. Oh my goodness. And he's got his Kurama Nine-Tails Fox. I got a little hair there. Eyes on. He's got his Rasengan. Like, comes with kunai. He's a little twisted there, but yeah, like and then he wasn't he's like the same amount as your deluxe Hasbro Black Series or Marvel Legend, like $35. Like, the articulation's insane. I mean, we got Sakura finally from 2016. So awesome to finally have her. Like, man, oh man, thank you. Jeez, Tamashi. And she's better than the prototype. If you remember what that looked like, I have that picture saved. It's way down in my pictures though, but I like putting the expressionable faces on there. Let me pop some of these out, because there is just a ton to look at here. If you remember, not too long ago, did the review on Figuarts Am, and I mentioned that they really need to do more, and we're getting another Boba Fett. I know we're gonna get Boba Fett's, excuse me, and Mandalorians, and anyone in a Mandalorian armor over and over and over again. Like, they should give us some, I really want the Knights of Ren. I know those movies aren't popular, but the Knights of Ren were so cool. They were undoubtedly there was no debate on it. They were cool. So, I mean, Tamashi, make them. I'll definitely buy them. I mean, they did like packs, like 3 packs in the past with like Rey and a droid, or like Captain Phasma, a trooper and a droid. So yeah, definitely do like 3 and 3, so we can just get them, boom, boom, boom. Here's another great figure, Figuarts Deadpool. But yeah, definitely need the Knights of Ren, just, even if you want to do popular stuff, Fennec Shand. I know I'm still talking about Star Wars when I got to Marvel out, but, I love Star Wars. It might be my number one. I think so. Man, here's Deadpool. He gets high kicks. I mean, beautiful. Butterfly. And all figures going forward, I'm sorry, it's just the technology's there. They showed it to us. It all needs to follow this kind of, not necessarily figure arts or, you know, materials or whatever, but this kind of articulation. It needs to have a joint up there with the neck. It needs to have one down here. It needs to have a butterfly joint. It needs to have a bicep swivel. It needs to be double jointed, or at least get, you know, a nice bend in there close to human. And I think that's pretty good. That's pretty humanly realistic. You know, the wrists are fine. They got that fine. But in the stomach right here, the whole abdomen, I mean, they need the diaphragm and the waist. I mean, you need both. Even if it doesn't get you that much, just aesthetically, it just looks so much better. Not that ugly Hasbro square thing, you know what I mean? They're just doing, I'll bring out an example. I'll bring out Obi-Wan next. But they either just do a cut up here or a cut down here with the Black Series. And it's just like, if you just added both, they're doing better with the neck articulation. Again, I'll bring one out. Again, the legs don't necessarily need to follow this recipe. And I don't like the drop down method. It's too fragile. It's too fragile, I think is the proper word. But it definitely needs to kick up real high. And then when you get the ab joint, you can kind of cheat and it looks like he's kicking higher. You know what I mean? So you definitely need both those joints in there. It's imperative. You need the bicep swivel, of course. I mean, is bicep? No, thigh, excuse me. Thigh swivel. Definitely need that. You need double jointed knees. You need them. The single jointed, again, I'll show you a comparison. It just, I don't care how much of a cut you bend. You get, it doesn't work. I know knees can, I'll get into it, but at ankles, you know, toe is optional. Toe hinge is optional. But, you know, a good rocker, I mean, it doesn't have to be McGregor status, but decent. I mean, it has to go, if you're wearing a boot and you can go up, down with it, you can't really do like cross-training moves in a military boot. Somewhat, but not crazy. So it just has to match realistic standards. That's all. Let me put Deadpool down for a second here, and then I'll bring out a new Black Series from Obi-Wan. Do I have the? No, I don't have the fifth brother out, but I'll bring out another figure to show you. See, they're doing so well with the double in there. Perfect, beautiful. I mean, you can kind of get. I mean, if he can hold his lightsaber with two hands, fine. But it's a little, because this is rubber. His shirt, this is all hard plastic. This is rubber, and this is like the same material. Not his chest, that's hard, but they just did that because if you see, there's two other Obi-Wans, so there's a total of 3 Obi-Wans like this. There's Jabim and Mimban, I think. I know I'm messing those up, but there's this one, a blue one, and the one he fought Vader in. It's like a darker brown version, and it's all the same, just different color. So I think maybe they just popped this off, popped the different color on, got the different color arms and legs. I mean, that's fine, but if I can't, I don't think there's a butterfly in there. Is there? It seems to be. So yeah, there is, but it gets lost in there. You know what I mean? These lightsabers aren't made of metal, which I think they should be, like they used to be back in the day. If anyone remembers, they used to have the magnetic ones where the magnet you could track the lightsaber to the hand. That was a pretty, if you're gonna gimmick, that's a cool gimmick. Gimmick with magnets. You have magnets. You have science. All right. It's a terrible Jesse. I guess he can get it in there. I mean, I'm not trying too hard, but it's just gonna like kind of bend the lightsaber. You know, it needs to be a little bit better. The bend, yeah, see, single jointed. I mean, instead of the bicep, he's able to do like this. Okay, But in the diaphragm, I mean, I prefer this one compared to the other one I'm about to show you. But I feel like you get a better range. Like, kind of looks like he's actually bending over. But I really like the gun in there. That's a good one. You know, the legs are always perfect. They always got the thigh cut in there. But then this, I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, it's okay. But if you're playing with it, posing it, the legs like kind of like break. You know what I mean? It looks like he's like fell off a building or fell off a ladder or something. He's like and broke his leg. You know, they kind of do that. The fifth brother was doing it a lot. It's like, it was a little too, I mean, I know you could kind of do that with your knee realistically, but this is like, see, I know I said I want realistic to humanoid human actions, but you don't copy the human body, the human articulation. You can copy it to a fault. You know what I mean? And it's like, yes, this is fine, but play-wise, it doesn't work. It's better with the double joints because the knee doesn't do that. And you don't really need it because you have the bicep swivel up here. So it's kind of silly. It's like they added some things and they took away from others. So it's like, you know, it's just, you're upcharging. Don't take away. Just keep adding. Keep adding. Like, this double neck is perfect. Like, don't ever look back. You know, pinless. I think Black Series, no, they haven't been pinless. They've been just getting pinless. So the troopers aren't really pinless, but yeah, it's just, all right, so we have Obi-Wan here, and let me bring out, I mean, you could do that pretty well, so that's good. I mean, as long as you could do the movements, I was blocking Naruto. See, I lost them back there. As long as you could do the movements, fine, but it's just kind of like, they flop all over the place. I just have to take a little drink here. But here's Cobb Vanth. Excuse me. And I have a little complaint about him, which is kind of funny, but his cut, you can't see it, but is up here. And I know they've been doing this for a while, where this is one piece, and then they do the cut up here. And you can kind of, if you can kind of see, I put a little invisible string there to hold this thing up there, but invisible. That come with figures, I recommend doing it because these things pop off and it's so annoying and I don't want to glue it in because he takes it off. But this is all rubber too, by the way. You know they're going to just pop these off, pop this off. You're going to get a normal Marshall. He's coming. I know it. I know I can put money on it. I know it. But anyways, see, I mean, it works for this figure because he's wearing this armor. See, I almost pulled that off. But anyways, it works for this figure because of the armor, but other times it just doesn't work. And I'm just kind of over this one-piece design. It's very dated. Like I think Han Solo, like the first A New Hope Han Solo has this same dated, just one piece. It's just, it needs both. Put the Obi-Wan bottom in there with this, like have this be like that with the top in here, and oh man, you have a perfect articulation. He's got the double neck too, which is awesome, so he gets plenty of good range. Little gripe on him though. So, I mean, Hasbro, I obviously love you and I love your products, but you make it hard to defend when it's like, okay, that looks good, but then look at this. Yeesh. Come on, guys. It's just like, he's almost like Two-Face, but from the side. It's just like, they just stopped. Oh, that's so lazy. Backpack looks awesome. It doesn't stay on him, but it looks awesome. Oh, man, like, talk about, you know that Simpsons meme where Homer's holding back his, all his extra skin, and he looks good from the front, but then behind, you see it like it's all... See, that's kind of faded, but maybe it's just a QC issue. I don't know, but it's like he's wearing an old man mask or something. Oh man, that's disappointing. And this is like a home run figure, but I'm right to complain about this figure. I mean, $34 just because you put him in package like this. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. What's his name? Echo from Bad Batch. I mean, he came in a normal package. If you ever saw that figure, I didn't get him, but he looked great in package. Like, what a great value. What is he, 22, 24. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. I mean, he comes with cloth goods. I mean, I'm talking about Echo. He came with interchangeable like arm. He comes with a blaster too. You can take his helmet off too. Backpack comes off, like trooper, you know, very cool. And he was normal price, but if you're gonna upcharge, it's obvious you upcharge because this is a character people want. But oh man, that's like that's a kick in the teeth, like the Sentinel. Like, I'm sorry, if these guys take crap in public or wherever, I mean, you can't blame people for being mad. You can't blame them for being upset. That Sentinel. I'm going off on a tangent here, real quick, but I'll talk about that in a sec. But his legs are great. I mean, he's got the single, and it's a lot stiffer. It doesn't really swing like he's got a broken leg. I mean, a little bit, but that's all right. If you had the boot, but I guess that'd be redundant in there. No, but you get what I'm saying. But the Sentinel, I mean, it doesn't stand. I backed it. I have one. I have more than one, and you know, because I wanted to army build them. I'm a little hard at that price point, but that was an expensive figure, $375. Just round that to 400, right? $400 figure, and it doesn't stand up. Like, oh man. And then on top of that, I mean, they kept the money, so they made money on top of the initial pledge. Then they kept the money for a year to make more money. Then they cut corners from it to make more money. Like, ooh. Then it doesn't stand, and then they do an interview where they're literally laughing in our faces about it. Oh, that didn't sit well with me. I haven't backed a HasLab since. I mean, I've backed the Sentinel, the Razor Crest, and Hero Quest. Their board games are awesome. Their board game line is fantastic. I mean, you even complete all the tiers, and they threw in the rest of the tiers. Like, that's awesome. That's the way to do things. But oh, that Sentinel is just, I know, I'm so salty. That taste is never gonna get out of my mouth. No amount of Listerine is gonna help for what they did to me. Or a lot of you, if you got a Sentinel, you know what I'm talking about. Excuse me, I'm talking a lot, so I'm like clearing the throat. I'm bringing her back out again because just to show, I mean, she's got the double. Her bottom one doesn't really move there. But still, I'm glad she has it. You know, just the point I'm making there. Still on Star Wars. Let me bring you out a custom. I promise customs. Here's a custom Boba Fett. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Very happy with the way this came out. He's on, now that's the head sculpt, the Figuarts head sculpt. He's on a Figuarts. Cloth goods done by me. I did all that knitting and stuff myself. I know he's kind of missing his belt, but I do have it, and I was going to put it on him, but I don't believe he had the gun holster until he raided Mando's ship for weapons. Because you'll notice all the weapons, like the gloves he's wearing is like a backup of Mando's gloves. The blaster he took was the assassin droid from the first season, the blaster rifle, and then the handgun is... was on Mando's wall of guns. So he definitely picked which weapons he wanted. And I don't believe he picked up the blaster until he raided Mando's ship, the Razor Crest. So I was like, you know, I don't know if I need it, because I kind of just did a little ninja-like thing in there and just threw the Black Series cloak on top of it and, yeah, popped the head on there, called it a day pretty much. Put the Black Series weapons. I mean, he can hold them just fine. Let me I'll grab the gun, because aiming the gun's difficult. I don't recall if I showed this before, maybe. But yeah, he's on a Figuarts WWE Triple H body, believe it or not. You can kind of tell by the hand, is a big giveaway. I haven't decided whether I want to keep this wrestling hand or if I want to use his Figuarts official Boba Fett hands yet. I haven't decided, but I mean, he can hold this pretty well. Gonna get the finger in the trigger there. Whoops. The hand's coming off. But it pops right in there perfect. So, I don't know. Let's see. And I'm kind of going fast here, but he can aim down it. He can aim down it. Down that scope. I don't want to take too long with this because I have a lot to show. A lot. But this Boba Fett I finished. Close enough. I mean, you could see I can get it there, but he's like, it doesn't look too good going forward, but darn it, I messed with it. But you get the idea. I can get him aiming. I can get him doing many poses. Boba Fett style. But yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was like, ooh, that WWE figure's gonna work perfectly as the body for him. And I was right. He's a little thick, but so is Tamura. So it's okay. Here he's working out. He took fan criticisms like an artist, proper artist, and he's working out. He heard that people called Boba Fett a little soft, so he's like, let's put the B back in Boba Fett. You know what I mean? Let's get that going. But yeah, I really like. Let's put Boba back there. Really pleased with the way that came out. All right, let's swing towards another custom over here. Yeah, let's go with female. Whoops, I knocked a little thing over. This is near Automata. This is kind of a kit, so it's not really a custom, but technically it is. From that video game. But she's just on a Fison body, so she gets like all the movement you need. Sword, everything, her clothes and head and weapon came in a kit, and then you just had to buy the body. And yeah, she can do anything. Nope. But yeah, she's fantastic. I mean, I like figures that look realistic. Really good head sculpt. So I'm gonna bring her sword down so the camera focuses on her face. Yeah. Very happy with the way this kit came out. I mean, she looks awesome, as you can tell. Just put together very nice. So definitely enjoying it. Oh, she towers over Boba. But that's okay. She's wearing like go-go heels, like dancer boots. Let's see. Who else? I think I've showed her before. I am working on a Tusken Raider custom, but a little tongue twister. But haven't really, I'm waiting for the head sculpts to come in, so that'll be a while. Here's Noda Studios. This isn't really a custom, but I mean, I guess technically it is. So, but not one I made. Logan or James, I should say. I just can't get over it. Real socks. I can't get over it. It's just crazy. Love this figure. This has been, I know this is like last year's figure, but definitely figure of the year. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I think I showed him off in the last video, so I'll be quick with that. All right, here's another custom. This is mine. Total me custom. Is Neca, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones. I've showed him before, but he's now complete. It kind of hemmed his things up a bit. His sweats are a little baggy, but that's how it goes. He's not at the proper hands, but I wanted to get him. Yeah, now you could. Neca they have the articulation in here that I'm talking about. Here, let me see if I can show you. See, it's in there, but they covered it and restricted it with a molded t-shirt. And I keep asking this time and time again, is really molded plastic that more expensive than cloth goods? Really? Really? Because even when they add cloth goods, they upcharge, and it's like dollar store tablecloth is less strong than that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I mean, telling me really, this is like, I made this out of an old t-shirt. This is an old pair of jeans, and these are old sweats. Boom. And it's like, use the tiniest amount from these, from like a t-shirt. You could get a plain white t-shirt for $20. So you're telling me a little mini one costs the same? I mean, I get the knitting and the stitching, you know, but if you're a customizer, I get like a GPS slot charging that, but really it costs that much? But yeah, they hindered him, and now he gets great bend. The double jointed elbows weren't hindered, but they're hideous, so I like that they're covered. They kind of switched to single in some respects. I think with the newer one, I actually have him. I'll bring him out, and I don't like it at all. It's uglier. I can't believe it's uglier. Let's all right, hold your stick, boy. Let's put him over here. I'll show you guys on the he's not gonna stand. Maybe when we hit 1,000, I'll definitely do a behind the scenes and where I'm working here. Hopefully I don't still have a army on both sides of figures. Looks like they're gonna have a turf war over the minimal amount of space I have on my desk here. Yeah, here's the single joints. I can't remember if I showed this before, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm not a fan of that. It just looks like a skin flap, not a proper weenus. Yeah, that's the right word for your elbow skin there. But yeah, it looks, it definitely doesn't look right. I don't like that pop in. That's like with Obi-Wan. I'm not gonna bring him out again, but you know, they just kind of pop the arm in there. I don't know, I feel like double jointed, it's aesthetically more pleasing, and it just looks more realistic. It's not like you shoved a forearm into a meat slab. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I got some good customs show. I got, buckle up. There's a few more. Okay, let's show. All right, this is not a custom. This is a Mezco. Their Wolverine is just, look at the colors. Look how he just pops in the screen. He's just like, boom. Oh, this is just, your eyes are just drinking in those colors. Like, the sculpt work on the belt. Like, this figure is a grand slam. That's a home run. This is a grand slam. This, I think this might be figure of the year. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, the value, what he comes with, 8 head sculpts. He comes with a set of claws, 2 sets of fists, and 2 sets of open hand, and bone claws. Like, that's 3 sets of claws, 8 head sculpts, and a sentinel base that lights up, and it's kind of like interactive. For, what was he, 120, 150? So let's just say 160, 170 shipped, total, taxed. Yeah, it's a little steep, but price aside, I mean, he's just I mean, look at that damage, battle damage on his face. The head, the hair popping out of there. It's like a Terminator. What a fantastic touch. What a great figure. Should I leave him back there? I don't know. He's gonna just catch your eye the whole time. Let me get him out of there. Let me shuffle some stuff around. All right, I'm trying to pick the really best ones here. All right, here's one. Look, here's one that I'm doing. Here's a Metal Gear custom Valaverse. This is a PMC Soldier from Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. It's a Valaverse mashup, Desert Rat bottom with just a generic Special Ops Trooper top with the Desert Rat loadout and the weapons pack Scar. But this has a silencer on it. They use scars in the game, but they're more beige color. I want to get one. The helmet. I mean, there's kind of different variations I'm making. Not too many, just like a little 2 to 4. Nothing crazy. But yeah, got him on the stand there. I'll pop him back here. Be really happy with this, the way this came out. I mean, he's totally. Put him in a quick pose. You want to see my arm? You want to see the posing? There we go. So I've been doing that in this video, but I'm doing it good from the side, but not down that scope. All right. Malverse has the shooting effects. Yes. Excellent. Snake! Staying with Metal Gear. I'll show you the next one. Get your helmet on there. Helmet's a little... They don't stay on as well as I'd like, but well enough, I guess. Maybe some engineering can be worked in a little bit there. I mean, they make them universal, so it gets a little jumbled. Okay, I promised Metal Gear. You saw him before, but now he's totally finished. Snake again from the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 4. It's like war has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tag gear. Carry ID tag weapons. Everything is monitored and controlled. Battlefield control. Emotional control. Control. Everything is monitored. Kept under control. Like, yeah. Or it's more like he gets 2 shots off. It's like click, click, click. And jams on him. He has to find another one. I am working on many Metal Gear Solid 4 figures because they just gapped us on that. Just nothing, not even customizers. Nobody's doing Metal Gear Solid 4. So I'm doing, I'll keep the rifle in his hand there. I'm doing quite a few, more than it just kept like piling and piling and piling. Sorry, Naruto's getting covered back there. You know, everyone knows what he's about when we get him out. Let me move Casey over. Don't fall, Casey, please. Fall forward. Get Snake in there. I should put Snake maybe on this side. So we got a few more figures to show. Is he gonna come in? Okay. Yeah. Being a little indecisive right now. Sorry. But yeah, a big one I completed. It took 4 months. Let's see if I can give you a hint. Snake! No, that's not good enough. I'm clear the throat. Let me get ready for the next one and let me see if I can do it. Caw! Okay, that's my terrible hint for the next one. Female, Metal Gear Solid 4. Took a while, but she's done. We'll work on that. So many customs. Oh my goodness. That's it for Metal Gear for now. Let's see. Oh, I did show this off a few times. Here's just Naruto Zetsu. They made just out of Figuarts blank body and got the head sculpt from eBay. And yeah, I mean, he moves decently. He doesn't flake too hard. You know, so a little bit in the leg, but he'll do. Whoops, keep hitting him the snake. He may have to get moved. You can do the poses you need. But yeah, Zetsu the White, or just White Zetsu. I showed these off a few times in the past. You know what? Yeah, let's do a shuffle here. I put White Zetsu over here. Kind of bounce the white around. There we go. This isn't a custom, but here's McFarlane's Superwoman. Geez, even still, she's not on camera totally. These figures are so big. But I really like this figure. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, here we go with the head. If they would have added the double, would have been a lot better. They have to switch to pinless. I like this figure because you can't really see the pins too much, but they're there and they're noticeable, and it's ugly. The double joints are perfect, but McFarlane really needs to catch up. I mean, they got biceps, which is okay, but I'm still glad it's there. I mean, the double joint works great, and they're doing it right with the wrist hinges. That's a home run. The butterfly joint's okay, but it kind of gets caught because this part of her like breast meat there is very hard plastic. This is soft. This is hard, so it's like she can't really utilize the butterfly until it kind of goes up here. But she can do the like Wonder Woman blocking pose, so I guess that works well enough. And they didn't give her one under here, I guess because of the outfit, but they did give her one down here, and it doesn't really, not too great. I feel like I'll pop her off before she works, but not really bicep, but she does have a decent kick. You can see her, give her nice appropriate size booty there, double jointed knees. I mean, she's shaded and painted beautifully. Imagine that was pinless. That'd be so great. That'd be so great. Toe hinge okay, but not really needed here. But yeah, I mean, she's great for McFarlane figure. I mean, they just need to make tweaks, and they'll be quite the contender. They'll be quite a company to deal with. And I'm gonna put her away because she doesn't really stand, unfortunately. I think it's just her heels and the way she's designed. But okay, let me see here. Oh, I almost missed this one. This is a me custom kit bash. I think I showed him before. Popeye. Had enough of your stuff. The Sailor Man. Boom. But yeah, just kind of a SWAT guy. SWAT Popeye. However you want to do it, but he's on the Death Broker body. I painted a Punisher vest. I painted over the skull. Yes, I know, very blasphemous, but the Special Ops Gomez has the same vest, just painted black. So I figured it was buy a Punisher for like what, 100, 80, 100, just repaint the vest. Like use the figure and parts for other customs, which I have. I'll bring out the body I used them for, and then or I could buy like the $400 aftermarket Special Ops Gomez. So it's kind of like a no-brainer there. I wanted to make more SWAT guys. Definitely got quite a few going. Basically just a Black Skull Death Brigade with a repainted Punisher vest, and you have a Special Ops Gomez. Just put any head on there you want, and boom, there you go. As you can see, looks quite well, and he's ready to give the business if needed. Let's see if I can pop him back there. Yes. I'm gonna blow you away. Let me peek around back here. No, can't show that yet. No. Oh, here's a little word and gripe, I guess. Mattel. I bought this figure out before, but here we go. Pinless right out of the gate. Jurassic Park figure. I mean, Doesn't have the head articulation up there. He does have a twist at least at the waist, so that's something. And then he's got the waist in there. Doesn't really get too much forward though. Okay, enough. But going like this is cheating. And I know I've done that accidentally in videos, but using his hips like that is definitely cheating for the bend. It needs to, like, chest only, and yeah, he doesn't really get that much. If that bottom one bent like Obi-Wan, yeah, he'd be doing a much better bow. But yeah, double joints, I mean, gets a little, yeah, I guess that's human. Not beyond human, he's not robotic. Yeah, they hit the bicep swivel in here, which is clever girl, and fine. But yeah, just I bring it out the Mattel because today, when this is being shot, the HasLab Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes car and figure came out for pre-order for backing, and everyone's singing the same chorus of that's quite an expensive price tag on there, which, you know, I agree with everything, inflation and everything like that, other, you know, vehicles, RC putting out other stuff, it is quite high. And, you know, like I said with the Sentinel, I mean, I'm not backing it, of course. You know, I really want to. I mean, if Hasbro acknowledged it, other than laughing in our faces with the Sentinel, just other than just an email, like, give us something, a $25 voucher to Hasbro Pulse off something, you know what I mean? Not percent, like dollars. Like, let me get a piece of that pie that you cut out of that figure. Just make it better. Send us something, a free gift of something. That just would have made it all better. An extra Sentinel 6-inch figure would have been sweet. Anything. But we got nothing but laughed in our faces. That's the only reason why I'm not backing this. I want to back it, and the price tag, of course. It's super expensive. And for the value, and I'm bringing on a Mattel figure for that point, it's like Mattel's doing dinosaurs, huge dinosaurs, for like $60, $70 in Target and Walmart. And we have to back this this really expensive, high-end, more than Mezco Ghost Rider figure. I mean, it looks great. Everything about it is awesome. I'm not debating that. That's the way their figures should look. Pinless, double jointed, super articulated. I'm gonna get this guy out of here. But a super articulated, you name it, accessories, bells and whistles, that's how it should be. But down at that price point, not when your competitors are, you know, bringing out similar product and well, not exactly, but really big product to store for a fraction of the price. A fraction. It's like, I can't get over it. But Mattel, if you're watching, I mean, I think someone mentioned this before, but there's a big gap in 112 vehicles, and I feel like Mattel, if anybody, has the bank to do that loophole of I'm gonna get the next custom ready. Take advantage of the loophole and just do like Mattel Garage or Auto Mattel Garage. Play off a automobile in Mattel, like Auto Mattel Garage, something like that, and just do vehicles 112 scale. Oh, they could fit your Jurassic Park. They could fit any generic 6 or 7-inch figure. Just do it and just bring them on the shelves and destroy all these other companies that are like, oh, and only bringing us motorcycles. But like, come on, it's there. Take advantage of it. I know that there was that one company, 112 Garage, but they turned out to be fly by night. I had a feeling, but they're gone. Maybe they'll come back. Hopefully. I mean, we need a company to do this. I don't know why they haven't. It's a mountain of cash they're sitting on. I think the HasLab will get backed, but I don't know about all the tiers and stuff like that. We'll see. But it's probably going to get backed more than likely. They all usually do. The Rancor, I think, it was just really bad. They can't really. But honestly, for that price, I don't care if they throw in a wave of figures. I would need 2 cars for that price. If it was 2 cars, I would totally back it at that price. Two cars instead of figures, I don't care about the figures, honestly. Just 2 cars, that would be sweet. Just, or another like vehicle, I don't know, Ghost Rider Jeep, I don't care. Make up something, but 2 vehicles for that price, that's fair. But that I could swallow a little bit, but nah, I'm sorry. I have the if you remember the original, well, not the original, but the Last Action Hero movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They had a line of toys, and the Slater mobile, the car for that, I'm just gonna use that, honestly. Here's the custom I used with the Punisher body, and I just made a the Batman Riddler. So there you go. Not too bad, right? I mean, Punisher's face is underneath there. This is the Vapor, Hood's Vapor clothing, Black Skull goggles, hands. Grab just the backpack off Diabolique. And yeah, look, the boots and the pants are tactical and they work perfectly. So, boom, yet another custom. 2 for 1. So, yeah, I didn't quite destroy or waste my money on a the Punisher there just for a vest. I wanted to make sure I got more bang for my buck. But yeah, I just I don't mean to complain so much. Everybody out there is working hard. Times are tough for everybody, all of us. And the dollar can only go so far. You know, there's only so much credit. We don't have stimulus anymore. You know, things are going up and wages aren't. So, you know, it's tough. And we, as a toy community, how that affects us as a toy community is obviously we have to be very picky and choosy, and it's impossible. I mean, who's into just one thing? It's like, oh, I'm into Star Wars and cars. It's like, well, good for you, because I'm into Star Wars and I like anime and I like Batman too. And then it's just like, you know, oh, those Ninja Turtles, you know, it's just like on and on and on. It's like, how do you cut off? What can you live without? I guess, but it's just like, they keep coming out with new stuff. It's tough. I'm singing to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir here. So let me go on. Let me go with my last custom here. He's not even finished, so I need your help to kind of finish it. I need kind of a vote. You let me know what you think, which direction I should go in. But here's my Mezco Brainiac on a, well, obviously the Hawk P40 body, but actually he's a little off screen there. Well, I'll just I'll do a scan on him, but it's just the Brainiac head sculpt that came with the Red Sun Superman Mezco. So everything's officially Mezco on him, head to toe, 100% Mezco custom. Just I gave the body a paint. The wires are from the Hawk P40. They actually already had holes in his chest. You can kind of see I need to touch up. I need to paint the little glue in there. But I mean, he moves around. I just popped the little gizmo out of his neck and popped that back on. Painted the neck silver. Anyone can do this. I'm debating whether I want to paint his brain part silver to kind of match it more aesthetically. But looking at pictures, kind of refreshing my memory, he did kind of rock this with the silver body. So it doesn't really matter. I can't really go wrong. I'm kind of mashing a couple of iterations of Brainiac together because I kind of like them all. I like the animation, I like the comic, I like, you know, the live action versions, the video game versions. So, but he's double jointed. He's got kind of like the blaster hands there. He's got the wires, but even with the wires, he's totally, he moves in there. His legs can kick up. I mean, he can still bend. He can do everything. Everything right. So yeah, I just got him all wired and tubed up. And the boots are cable boots. I painted silver and I cut the tops off, which I used for another DC character, which I'll be showing her off very soon. I'm very happy. I'm giving her 4 head sculpts. I'm waiting for the next 2 to come in. But yeah, so my question to you is, does he need his purple suit, or do you think, I mean, besides the touch-ups, do you think this look is fine as it is? I can't really decide. I'm leaning to leave it as is, but he does have like a purple kind of jumpsuit. I don't know, it might just look funny, but he's got all the wires and stuff in there. I could leave it underneath or without, I don't know. I leave it to you to decide. You let me know. Thank you all for watching, subscribing, supporting. Let's get to 1,000 so I could do live videos and can do more, give back more. I definitely want to do that to everyone supporting me. Giveaways, more interaction, just more. But thank you all for watching. Again, subscribing, supporting, commenting, the love. Telling me I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. Like, my goodness, like, really? Me? Thank you so much. I'm really humbled. Really helps on tough times, and you guys are just great. So thank you again. Here's to 500. Here's to 500 more. Thank you.